Fair Education Alliance is a cross-sector coalition of over 300 organisations tackling educational inequity. We unite behind a shared vision. No child's success is limited by their socio-economic background. One of the ways we work towards this vision is through nurturing and scaling innovation. And over the last decade, we have supported over 1,000 innovators to develop their idea, incubated 55 new organisations dedicated to tackling educational inequity, and enabled 35 organisations to deepen their impact, accelerate their growth, and scale to areas of greatest need. These changemakers are transforming every stage of education. And last year alone, our alumni reached 6 million children and young people, and 250,000 teachers, support staff, and parents. In 2024, we supported 6 innovative solutions through our Innovation Award, supported by Bloomberg, which finds new solutions to transform the education system and make it fairer for all. Innovation Award winners received a year-long programme of support, as well as a salary contribution, to enable them to go full-time for 6 months in order to develop, test, and launch their initiative. We are so proud that our 2024 Innovation Award winners have secured nearly $500,000 in funding to continue their work and reached over 1,200 schools, trained over 4,000 educators, and supported more than 8,000 children and young people.
We help children and young people celebrate, respect and accept all bodies.
We help children, young people and those who care for them to become more grief-informed.
We deliver transformational programmes that offer culturally relevant guidance that empowers students to navigate university with confidence.
So we exist alongside others to tackle inequalities at scale.
We are trying to get more men into the early years sector.
We help students to get into medical school and dental school using evidence-based AI.
I think one of the standout moments for me was when we were asking for feedback and one of the young people said that the process allowed them to use their voice and they felt really empowered through this co-design experience.
I've been working with a small group of Year 10 who have become like peer advocates in their year. We call them body happy heroes, and it's the first time that I've seen this idea and this thing that we've kind of codified and created a framework for, seen it in action.
I've been able to shape the organisation in a way that reflects who I am as a person. I often found myself looking outwards to other leaders and realised it's not a copy and paste. So I now lead with my own style, confidently, authentically, and include my values in how I show up, not just for others, but for myself.
I think genuinely for the both of us has been the journey. I think that in itself is a milestone of actually having the sessions and being able to be connected to all the amazing people within the FEA network.
I think the beauty of that cohort was that we were able to kind of develop real friendships, share those highs, share those lows, share those experiences and gain advice, most importantly, from them.
Gina, CEO of Fair Education Alliance, talked about the traffic jam analogy. We're often quite quick to complain when we are in a traffic jam and we're struggling to get to work or that meeting on time. But at what point do we take a step back and say, hang on a minute, I'm part of that traffic jam? That gentle provocation has been something that we've seen right the way through those incubation sessions around, okay, so you're recognising there's a problem, you're recognising that there's all these things that are wrong with the system, but how are you going to be part of that solution?
I think it's become really clear I have to be really serious about working in collaboration with lots of different players within this space. And I think for all of us that matters, coming together, sharing what we know, and moving towards a common shared vision of improving education and care for the youngest children in our society.
We are excited to share that in our 2025 to 2030 strategy, we will build on our decade of nurturing and scaling innovation to equip more of our members with the capacity and leadership to shape the future of education. We'll do this via peer learning groups, a new training offer, and leadership development programs for emerging leaders through to CEOs and trustees.